Hello and good morning, grade 3 pupils. Welcome to our today's lesson. And as you can see, we are going to learn hygiene and nutrition. And our subtopic today is about water. So make sure you sit at a quiet place, you take your book, your hygiene book, ready for the lesson. And as I said, today we are going to learn about water. So pupils, our today's lesson, we will be looking at ways in which we can make water safe for drinking. Ways in which we can make water safe for drinking. The water that you use at home, maybe water from a borehole if you're plot, or if you get your water from a borehole, or maybe you get water from rivers, or maybe you get water from a lake. That water is not safe for drinking because it has got germs. Germs will make our bodies weak and sick. So it is always advised, pupils, when you get water from a borehole, or when you get water from a river, or even rainwater, you are supposed to clean it before you drink. You're supposed to clean water before you use it, because if you use water direct from a borehole, or if you use water direct from a river, or if you use rainwater, that water is not safe for drinking because it has got germs. And you know very well that germs are going to make our bodies sick. So the water that we get from a borehole, how can we make it safe for drinking? Pupils, before we look at ways in which we can make water safe for drinking, we have to understand this. Water with germs is said to be contaminated. Contaminated. Water with germs is called contaminated water. And contaminated water is not safe for drinking. So if you get contaminated water, and examples of contaminated water is rainwater, water from a river, water from a borehole, or water from a well. Such water is not safe unless if you make it safe for drinking. Germs are found in contaminated water, and germs will make our bodies sick. So if you use contaminated water, pupils, you are going to be sick. So never should you, usiwahi jaribu, never should you drink water direct from a tap. Never should you drink water direct from a tap. You can get diseases like typhoid. Sijui kama unajua ugonjwa. Kuna ugonjwa unaitwa typhoid, kuna ugonjwa unaitwa kipindupindu. In English, you call it cholera. We have got bad diseases. If you are caught by them, if you get such diseases, you are going to have very many problems. Unapata unakunywa maji, alafu tumbo inaanza kukuuma, ama unaanza kuendesha. Si kuendesha gari, kuna kuendesha ingine. Kuendesha yenye unaenda choo, alafu unatoa haja ya maji. We call it, huwa tunaita kwa English tunaita diarrhea. You start diarrheaing. So when you drink contaminated water, those are some of the problems that we are going to have. So the water has to be cleaned before we drink. If you get water from a borehole or a river or rainwater, I've said you have to clean that water before you use it. And what are some of the ways in which we can clean this water? We have got 3 ways in which we can treat or clean contaminated water. Watoto nimesema contaminated water ni nini? I've said that contaminated water is water with germs. And this water is not safe for drinking. So we have to make that water safe by the following ways. And These ways are going to kill the germs because germs are the ones that will make water not safe for drinking. So the following are ways in which you can kill the germs. And once we kill the germs, we will have made the water safe. Number one, we can make water safe for drinking by boiling it. You can boil water. Unachukua maji ya borehole, unaweka kwa sufuria, ukishaweka kwa sufuria unaweka moto, alafu una boil. Ukisha boil, wacha your maji ipoe kidogo, and then you put in a clean container and you start using it. That water is safe for drinking. So by boiling the water, you will be killing germs. You know you cannot see germs. Ukiangalia maji hivi, uchukua tu glass uweke maji na uangalie useme ticha germs zenye unasema ziko wapi. Hauwezi ukaona germs. You cannot see germs, but they are there. So the best thing that you can do is boil the water. After boiling the water will be safe for drinking because the germs will be dead. Good. Number two, the second way in which we can make water safe for drinking at home is by adding chemicals. So we can add chemicals in water, and that chemical is known as chlorine. Chlorine. The chemical which we add in water is known as chlorine. So this chlorine is going to kill the germs. So we can add chemicals in water to kill the germs. And once you add chlorine in water, that water is safe for drinking. So kwa boholi yenu kama wao wanaweka chlorine, that water is good for drinking. Lakini kama chlorine huwa haiwekwi, if that chemical is not put in the borehole, then you just have to boil that water or you add it by yourself. Number three, another way in which you can make water safe for drinking is by, I think I just repeated this point, so let us just do away with it. Let's do away with this point because I've already talked about it. That was the first point. So the last way in which you can make water safe for drinking is by storing water. So we should store water in clean containers. Storing water in clean containers. This one is another way in which we can make water safe for drinking. Storing water in clean containers is going to make water safe for drinking. So after boiling it, if you store in a dirty container, still you'll have done nothing because the water still will get germs. If you add chlorine in water and you store it in a dirty container, still you have done nothing because the container is going to put germs in the water. So class 3, we have got two ways in which you can make water safe for drinking. And I've said the first way is by boiling the water, and the second way is by adding chemical. And the chemical which we add in water to make it safe for drinking is known as chlorine. The chemical which we add in water to make it safe for drinking is known as chlorine. Wonderful. I think that marks the end of our lesson today. And when we meet next, we will continue to discuss more about water. Have a good afternoon and a good evening.